Welcome to Founder Voice Podcast, the space for bold, empowering, raw, and unfiltered conversations about business, relationships, and everything that makes us fierce. No filters, no fluff, just real talk. Season 2 is here and we're going even deeper. Get ready to own your voice, break barriers, and step into your power unapologetically. Let's get into it.
Hey everybody, we're back with Found Her Voice podcast. I am your host Valerie, and today I'm sitting down with my girl Ash. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Good to be here.
Yes. Tell them what you do.
Well, I do a little bit of everything. I've been a model and actress for 15 years, and then I decided to open my own photography business, Bad Ashe Media. One of the main reasons I wanted to do that was to give women a safe space to help them feel sexy and free and empowered and confident, and just to help build their confidence. I've worked with, some sketchy men photographers. Not all of them are, but there have been some sketchy situations that I was in, and I feel like mama bear now to a lot of these girls, and I just wanted to, just kind of take it over from a model's perspective, because I'm good with helping people pose and helping them feel confident and just getting them out of their shell. And it's an amazing feeling when someone says, hey, like, I did this because of you and you made me feel amazing, and they want to shoot with me all the time now. So
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love that you said you're now the mama bear.
I feel like a mama bear.
So I love how, you're out here letting these women know that, hey, come shoot with me because this is your safe space. Because I feel like when you do those kind of photography poses and everything, women go in there and they don't have the confidence, right? And they're like down on their self, or I don't know, maybe they're in a bad relationship or something and they're wanting to feel sexy. And
oh yeah, I get messages like that all the time from women who have either lost weight, or they're going through a bad relationship, or coming out of a divorce, or and they just want to feel good about themselves and they don't know where to start, and they're like, I feel like I would help them feel confident enough to do it. And I'm like, yeah, girl, let's go. Like, I got you. Like, I'm the biggest hype girl ever. So like, if you've ever watched, I do a lot of behind the scenes videos. I love those. I feel like a lot of people like to watch those, and it shows people what goes on behind the scenes. Like, you don't just show up and hey, you're there. Like, you have a lot of creative direction that goes into these shoots, especially with like the Harley Davidson calendar that we shoot, which I'm getting ready to start in 2 weeks. And I'm actually shooting a male calendar this year, and I can't wait for that. I'm joking saying it's going to be like an Only Dance or a Dude War, but it's, the mullets and the overalls, and who knows what they're going to do, but it's going to be a fun time. So I'm looking forward to that.
Do you have all the spots filled for that?
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
I do.
Got their little Speedos.
I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm ready. It's going to be fun.
I love it. Where are you going to shoot it at? In Lexington?
In Lexington, there's one of the guys has a big farm, so that will probably be idea for the men's. Now for the girls, we shoot at the dealership. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, girl. So let's get into all this.
Get into it.
Business and being a woman and all this BS that we have to deal with on the daily.
I was just talking about that today. Women have to do so much stuff, and it's expensive. And men don't have to do shit. They can wake up, barely trim their beard, and they can hide their double chins with their beard. It's not fair. And women, we have to get Botox and hair done and everything, makeup, and
it's ridiculous.
They just get up and go.
I know. Like, they just do a little scratch and
a little scratch.
Let's go. Get dressed. And I'm over here like,
cause problems.
What the? Yes, they cause a lot of problems. They do, Ash.
Yes, they do.
Oh my God. Oh no. What do you want to talk about? Because I feel like we're going into a deep dive here. Where are we going, Ash?
My DMs. I started posting some of my DMs. Have you seen those videos?
I love Ash.
And several people are like, this could be a daily occurrence. And I'm like, it could. Maybe I should start doing that every day, because I've had some doozies. My most recent one, this random guy was like, you have beautiful feet. I would love to suck the hair off of your toes. And I'm like, I don't have hair on my toes. And that's weird. But no, thank you. I mean, you never know what I'm going to get. It's crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, though. Because
it's hilarious.
Ash is out here, like she said, she's a model. So, you know, she goes to just wearing, I'll say, like a blazer in a pose to fully clothed, right? And
or just the bikini.
Yeah.
Cheeks out on a Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, right? She's a model. She's supposed to dress like that. But then you have those women out here like, oh my God, she's out here just letting all of it out. Like,
yeah.
And I feel like it's just because, you know, they're not confident with their own self.
Some of them, I think, it's just, I mean, they're older. Like,
Yeah.
they're older. And when I say older, I'm in their 70s. I had a lady in the neighborhood in her 70s, and her husband apparently didn't like what they saw, but then get off my Facebook. Like, you're on my page, and they didn't like seeing my videos, and then they were telling people or calling me the porn queen of the community, and I'm just like, are y'all kidding me right now? Like, that's insane. But yeah, I'd have a whole lot more money if I was a porn queen, I guess. But, you know, I always said if I didn't have morals, I'd have a lot more money. But, you know, you gotta try to live right.
Say, I'm out here just living my best life. I'm trying
my best.
So all you haters, just step aside. Just step aside.
But, you know, I have had, especially here recently, I've had so many nice women reach out to me and just, you know, tell me, hey, like, your post has inspired me, or this and that. And you came to my women's event that I had at Lex Studios, and that was the first time I held that event, and it was such an amazing night. You know, I think every single woman that showed up there needed that night. And, you know, I shared some of my story, and it caused 3 or 4 different women to get on stage and share their story. And one was like, you know, your post inspired me to leave my domestic violence relationship, and I got out of a marriage because of you. And I'm just like, oh my God. And so that's why I share what I do. Like, I don't just share some sexy video. Like, there's always a caption. If people would read my captions, I always share something inspirational in my captions. And I'm very real and transparent about stuff that I've gone through. And I'm just who I am to help other people say, you know, like, wow, she's gone through this stuff, and she's still, you know, out here doing her thing. And so hopefully it just continues to inspire people.
Yes, I love that. And like, I had to leave early at the event for an emergency, but, you know, I heard that there was not a dry audience.
There wasn't. There wasn't a dry eye in the room.
Yeah.
And it was awesome, though.
So that's good.
Happy tears, emotional tears. And, you know, we all met, you know, new friends that, you know, empower each other. And it was just awesome.
So hopefully you'll continue to do that.
Yes.
I know you have a lot of things coming up. And I know you got a big thing coming up at the end of May.
I do.
Where are you going to be at the end of May?
Miami, baby. Welcome to Miami.
She's like, I don't know if I'll come back home.
I don't know. I'm very honored. My friend April, she has a group that she started called Femme Fatale, and, you know, it's like boss babes and empowering women. And, you know, she invited me to come to Miami, and I'm going to be the photographer for my dream bikini competition. And then I was asked to walk on the runway for the Miami Swim Week, and I will be modeling a designer named Donnie's Devil's Designs. And so I'm really excited about that. So
good. You go, girl.
And, you know, and I love that I'm doing all of this at the age I am.
Yes.
Because, you know, there was a girl that contacted me recently, was like, I really want to shoot in Harley before I get too old. The girl was in her 20s. I'm like, honey, I'm 42.
She getting ready to be 43. Don't let her try to leave that out.
I was on the cover of a magazine and a calendar at age 40. So, like, age is nothing but what you make of it. And I think that when people stop living, and when they're like, oh God, I'm getting old, well, you're going to start looking old, and you're going to start feeling old. So it's like, you know, it's all about how you feel. And that's why I'm always like practicing, you know, just, you got to live. Like, you got to live. Don't just exist, live.
Yes. Tell them again,
I mean, I
girl.
was crowd surfing on a Monday. I don't know if you saw that video.
No.
I was at Manchester Music Hall Monday night, and I was working the beer cart, and I ended up cashing out and enjoying the show. Next thing you know, there I go. I'm just crowd surfing all the way to the front. And Estelle was able to take a photo of me crowd surfing. It was pretty cool. I love it. On a Monday. So,
I just love that you're
gotta have fun.
You're just here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, it's until
I'm like, I always
never
look
know
at,
what I'll
you
be
know,
doing.
you're scrolling through Facebook at night, and you're like, damn, where's Ash at right now? That little shit. And then, you know, you're like, Valerie, you just text her, Ash, where are you at? Mm-hmm. She'd be like, Valerie, leave me alone. Get out of my DMs. Because Daddy Ben's in here sending me DMs.
Ben. If I could just find a sugar daddy I didn't have to give sugar to, then, you know, we could go to Miami together another week.
God love you.
If anybody's out there that's looking for a little sugar baby that I don't have to give sugar to, I'm taking applications. Just saying.
We're going to link that below, too.
You can email me at...
I love it. I love it. I love that, you know, you are turning all those bad experiences into something good.
You have to. I mean, you know, there's... I know people personally that dwell on a traumatic situation that they went through, and that's all they talk about.
Yeah.
And they're like, I can't do this because of this that happened when I was 7, or I can't do this because of this one happened when I was 15. And I'm just like, block it out. Like, I've went through some traumatic experiences, and I don't want to think about it anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, I do not want to relive it. I don't want to think about it. I literally block it out, and it's that easy for me to block it out. Like, it's mindset.
Yeah.
Everything in life is mindset, and mindset is so important. And once you can develop that mindset, it will change your entire life.
Yep, it will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, these girls out here that I feel like just are not still on that same mindset level, because I'm always like, you know, you're reading through Facebook and you have, for instance, I'm sure you still have it, like if you post a picture or a video or something, you have like a negative Nancy somewhere in those comments.
Yeah, that's always.
And it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why do you have to be like this?
I don't know. I've never understood. Like, I've never just like been scrolling through Facebook and thought, I'm going to stop and just tell this person I don't agree with what they're saying, or I'm going to stop and say, I don't think you look good. Like,
yeah.
Who do you think you are? Like, I've never understood that, but I've always been about lifting people up, and I just want people to feel good about themselves. Like, even if I go through the drive-thru at Taco Bell, I will say, oh, I love your earrings. Oh, your hair's pretty. I like your nails. Like, I always compliment strangers, because just one little compliment may change their entire night.
Yes.
And but I have to remind myself often that not everybody has the same heart as me.
Yes.
Not everybody's going to react the same way that I would react.
Yep.
And so I tell myself that when I get disappointed in people, and I say disappointed because used to I would get my feelings hurt, and I'm like, I'm more so disappointed in their behavior or the way they handled a situation, because I know I would not handle it that way. And then I have to realize, Ashley, not everybody's going to handle stuff like you, and you know.
And it's hard.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're all still human.
Yes.
And, you know, I do say often that I'm numb, and it's because of things I've gone through. But I do still have a heart and, you know, feelings, and they do get hurt. And, you know, I can get over it a lot quicker these days. And my ability to cut people off is a little scary sometimes, but, you know, sometimes you just got to.
You do.
See ya.
You do.
Because I've reached the point I no longer allow any toxicity or negativity in my life. Like, my peace is of utmost importance.
Yes.
And if you cause me stress in any way, bye, Felicia.
I love it.
I don't need it.
And it's crazy because, I mean, I never felt like that until, like, I was almost 40.
Oh, yeah. It took me that
and
long to
like,
figure stuff out. Yeah.
What the hell? Like, why did I not know this 20 years ago? Like, why did
we were still learning.
Not tell me this?
No one will ever tell you things. Like, it's like you just have to learn. I had to learn so many things on my own. Like, I never really had someone saying, hey, you should do this, you should do this. And plus, we didn't have social media when we were growing up. We didn't have people to listen to or influence us. You know, we were just winging life, which I feel like I wing my life anyway. But you know what? I'm having a good time winging it.
Love it.
Having a good time.
I love it. I love it. So what do you got on the books for now?
Well, like I said, I start shooting the Harley calendar in a couple weeks. The women's are first, the men's will be next, and then I'm in the middle of a movie called The Last Sleepover, which is kind of like Mean Girls, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, type of thing, and that's really fun. It's a little horror flick, and Felissa Rose is in it. She was in Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, there's a couple of people that were in, the old school B flicks or whatever they were called back then. And I'm auditioning for another movie. I just got sent the script to right before we started.
Wow.
And then, Miami. That's at the end of May, so I got to get myself together by then. And I don't know. I guess I don't really know what all's next on the agenda.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Ash?
I mean, when? Which day? What day?
I mean, what do you want to do in life?
I love what I'm doing now. I love, I'm being creative. Like, I have to be creative, and I think that stems back to childhood. Like, I would be, my mom, she worked a job, and I had 3 kids, and I was always doing my own thing then, like in my room. Like, I never needed someone else to get my attention. So I think that's why it's so easy for me to do things alone. Like, I will go to dinner alone. I'll go to a nice restaurant in gym clothes, and I do not care. And there's so many people that will not do that. And it's like, just why? Why not? If I'm craving a steak or something from Tony's, I'm going with or without you. Like, I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat. I don't need your company. If you want to join, great.
I love it.
I enjoy being creative and, getting to work with, women and men too. Like, I just love building people's confidence and showing them. Like, the best part is when you show them the images and they're just like, oh my God, that's me. And then they tell you, oh my God, you made me feel amazing. I can't believe that's me. And it just helps them. And the next thing you know, you see them shooting with other photographers and posting their behind the scenes videos, and I'm like, look at them feeling themselves. Yes, girl, keep working it. And it's just great to see them because they're growing.
That's good. That's good. You are amazing, my dear.
Well,
of course she is. That's why she's on here, right?
I try.
She's like, I'm just living one day at a time.
I mean, it's not been easy. Like, it's, I've struggled. Like, all I've ever known is survival mode because I have been a single mom, and my daughter's 17 now. She'll be 18 this year, which is crazy to me because I still think of her as, little Bella with the curly hair, where she had Shirley Temple hair when she was 4, and I'm just so blessed with her. She's such a good daughter.
That's good.
It's just always been us, and Lexington's expensive to live in, so it's like that's why you always see me hustling because I have to. But also, I can't sit still. I probably have ADHD or something. I've never been diagnosed. I don't need to be diagnosed, but that's why I stay busy. Like, I have to stay busy because if I sit still long enough, I get depressed. Like, my depression will come back. My anxiety will come back. I'll get sad because I start thinking. And that's why, I stay busy. Everybody's like, how do you have time for this? I don't. I just make time. But I enjoy it. I mean, I would have rather been the one that won the lottery the other day. But congratulations to the guy from Georgetown. But God, I wish that was me.
She said I would not be sitting right here with you right now,
I'd
Valerie.
still be doing my thing. But, we'd be going on a cruise next week. There'd be signs.
Maybe you may be. You never know.
If I hit that lottery, there'd be signs.
Yes. And I love that, all the things you're doing out here and just living your best life.
Life's too short not to.
Yes. And, to all those negative Nancys, you just keep doing you. Like I told you the other day. Let them stay over there in their lane.
Well, the thing about it is they're still watching.
Oh, yeah, they're going to watch.
They're still watching. And all I can hope for is that eventually they will get inspired by something I say or do. Because if someone is being negative toward you, it's not about you.
Nope.
It's about them.
Yep.
So they're unhappy in their life. That they need to figure that out and fix that. Because literally, you have every single day you wake up is a chance to change your life. And I really like the quote that says, "What you don't change, you what's the shit? I can't even think of it." What you don't change, you accept, or what you don't fix, I don't know what it is. I'll think of it later and write it in the comments. But anyway, what you don't change, you choose. That's what it is. So if you're waking up every day miserable and, you don't like who you're with, and you're in a bad relationship, or you hate your job, change it. Like, just get out of it. There's so many other things you can do with your life, and you do not have to be stuck. Yeah. And I think a lot of people just don't know how to take that first step, or they're too scared to do it. And, you know, life's too short to be scared. Miserable.
They're so scared.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't get mad at the negative Nancys or whatever. I just hope that one day they'll find their self and be happy. Like, in the end, I really do just want everybody just to be happy.
Yeah. It's like, can we all just get along?
Yeah, that'll never happen.
No.
But I just want people to be happy.
We can keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing it.
Yeah. I've had people unfriend me and stuff because of politics and stuff, and I was like, that's so silly. I've never unfriended someone because of their beliefs. I don't care who you love. I don't care who you vote for. Like, let's just go have a drink and have a good time. Like, we're still friends, but there's some people out there that just can't do that. And it's so silly to me.
It is.
Yeah.
Me too, girl.
Finding a good friend is really hard these days. So.
It is.
Yep. And people can switch up on you like that.
I know.
And it's happened to me recently, and it's just like, I don't know. And I don't understand. But then again, it's like, I guess I'm not supposed to understand. They're obviously going through something. And, you know, all you can do is pray for them and just hope that they find their peace.
Yep. And I always say, you know, thank the man upstairs. Thank, you know, the universe, whatever. They took them out of your life for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for that. Go on. You just go. And I'm always the type of person, too, like, you know, you do me wrong. That's it, right? You just cut the cord and you just don't exist to me anymore. And, you know, I'm just like.
Now, see, I'm bad at that.
I'm
bad at that.
You're like, keep coming back.
I've been very forgiving with a lot of people in my life. I've gotten better at it. But I just have this heart. I have this damn heart.
I have a heart, too.
And it's like.
I'm just like, I'm older now, and I'm just like, I don't have time for it.
Well, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, but it's like I can't change my kind heart.
She's like, I just
it
can't
makes
do it.
me mad, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, God gave me this heart for a reason.
That's right.
So I'm just gonna continue to be myself, and
that's right.
And that's it.
You can take it or leave it, honey.
Love it or hate it.
That's right. That's right. You just keep doing you, girl.
Absolutely.
Okay? I'm gonna keep cheering you on.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep cheering you on too.
Yay! I love it. I love it. All right, so we are gonna end there. And I will link all of Ashe's stuff below. Go find her. Go connect with her. And, of course, ladies, if you're looking for those photography shoots, call the girl up.
I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
She will take care of you.
Yes, absolutely. And men, too. I obviously shoot everybody, but I do have a thing with the ladies, like helping them feel, you know, confident and sexy and beautiful.
All right.
Love it.
Yes. Thank you, girl, again.
Thank you.
All right. Until next time, I'll see you then.
It's your time to grow. Get started with Little Pot Design Studio today.